My name's Fred Young. I'm 66 years old, and I live in Nottingham, Maryland. I've had not one, but two knee replacements at MedStar Health. Right around 2017, I started to feel the little things, and I was always active in sport, but the little things, getting up from a chair, putting your shoes on, walking up steps. There was just a sharp pain that I was feeling in my legs and in my knees. The quality of life started to change on me. I couldn't do the parks anymore with my grandkids, Hershey Park or something like that. I had to take breaks. In fact, I went to Disney and didn't do the park walk the entire day. I stayed in the room half day because the knees were killing me. I was a very active person. I played baseball, I played ice hockey well into my 50s, and golf has always been my passion. I've been playing that for 30 years. Like any sport, to me, your legs are your foundation. They're the base of what you do. And if you don't have strong legs, you can't do anything. The turning point for me was quality of life. I wanted to make sure that I was going to be able to enjoy myself, not only at that moment, but also when I look forward towards retirement. And that was not happening with what I was experiencing in my knees. I had the first surgery done on my right knee, spent the night in the hospital, and they took very good care of me. But when it was time for me to go home, I was ready. I was ready to make that decision and go home and start the healing process. 1 year later, my right knee was feeling very good, and it was time for my left one to be done. My surgery on my left knee was different than the right knee. I was able to go home the same day, and that was through the discussions with Dr. David Gold. The PAC team was able to put together an information packet for me to really explain what was going to take place, and that made me feel more comfortable going home the same day. Once I was in recovery room, physical therapy came in and was with me for quite some time and was able to walk me through some steps. I was able to bend my leg a little bit, take a few steps, come down a few steps, with assistance, of course. But that made the difference in me going home that day. When I look back at the two experiences that I had, it was much more comforting for me to go home because I felt a lot more comfortable being home and to help the healing process start a lot sooner. If you're someone who's having a total knee replacement and you have the opportunity to go home, take it, because your mindset is going to be that you're going to start your healing process a lot sooner. And the information they provide you allow you to feel comfortable with that process. The beauty of the second knee, it was healing so well that 6 weeks afterwards, I was in Disney with my grandkids walking the park, getting on rides. I felt like my quality of life was back. I was able to enjoy my grandkids, being with them and watching the smiles on their faces as they enjoyed Disney. I really love the game of golf. And I love that game because it's a challenge to yourself. And if you're not healed properly, if you're not having your foundation with your legs intact, you can't accomplish it. You can't go out and play the game the way it's supposed to be played. And with the total knee replacements that I've had, I'm back on the track to do that again. Today, I have no pain in my knees, and I'm very thankful for what MedStar was able to do to give me back my quality of life.